I've already started this one, so then I realised I hadn't put the camera on. So the song is Say You, Say Me. It's been in my ear since we did the Penny Lover thing. It's Lionel Richie, but it was mentioned in yesterday's as well, and that was nothing to do with Lionel Richie. So, and it's been in my head, can't get rid of it. So we've got Venus, 4th house of home and family, and Aries. It's the 29th, which is psychics, mediums, tarot readers, carnival people, Romanies, travellers. It was in a sweet spot in the one I've just done, so we'll see where it arrives. In this one, something obviously needs changing, so they've changed it. They don't do that for no reason. Even my mistakes are what they want, so we need her in the upright if possible. It's daughters, it's hostages. There she is. We've got her in the upright. So we're not letting that negativity in. We're coming back from the gates of hell. We're put there by another. Nothing to do with ourselves. So we've learned not to let anything into our aura, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. We're staying positive. However, the number 10 is negative. For us in England, number 10 Downing Street, definitely. But that would mean Oscar, I think. My house is number 10. That doesn't make me feel... But it's a change that we don't like. Secrets are out. And like I said, we're not letting that negativity in anymore, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, etc. Because it's today's card, I'm not going to go through the names attached to it. But there's the father figure. Head injuries, head and face injuries, the Emperor's New Clothes, that government official, ruler, president, king, whoever it is, who's insisting it's their way or the highway. So again, that would apply to number 10 in the UK, but it could mean something closer to home for you with father figures, government officials, bosses, the main man in your life. His lack of self-esteem, lack of self-respect, there's no success here, he's a failure, but doesn't want to admit it. 4 and 31. The truth will set you free. You use that sword to cut yourself free of this. It can also be sex, so that might have some bearing on it. But the truth is what's important, and it will set you free. Victory after a battle. Your enemies will be defeated, Gemini. But you will then be closed off, not wanting to let anyone else in, and refusing to take action, or not being passionate about anything or anyone after it. Feeling impotent, unable or unwilling to take action. So that father figure, that government official, that boss, we've got 4, 31 and 10, all negative energy. So let's see. But there she is in the upright. She's not letting him in. She's not letting this negativity in. She knows the truth. There's unfinished business here. Somebody acted in haste and now they're repenting at leisure. Fire sign energy, specifically Sagittarius. There are still lessons to be learned, but not big ones, small ones. There it is. Now, we've got all the cards we need to tell us a story because we've doubled up on the first card, the 10. So a change that's positive. Connected to spirit because they're having a seance. It's not normally there. This is the wheel, the medicine wheel, the healing, the magic that she can perform, that only she knows. Connection to spirit that brings positive changes and run of good luck. There's blame and shame here. Perhaps one night stands for some, which would explain the sex, but really there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You are trapped in your own mind, listening to the voices of the past, the people of the past that have put you down, that have told you that you're lacking in some way, that's made your self-esteem that low. She's usually blindfolded and her hands tied in a circle of swords, but that blindfold is not knotted, neither are the ropes. And if she had the guts to stand up, she would see that the people that left those swords there that threatened her have left a long time ago. She's been sat there in misery for no reason. Analysis paralysis, overthinking it. Yeah, there it is, violence. So they're 5. It is a bloodbath again, I'm afraid. There will be more attacks, knife or shooting. But that 1 to the 5 means that we will move on from it. But do not turn your back on people. Be very careful, be alert, be aware. There's Pisces, which we said in the chart. Love but no commitment. And stagnation. We've got 3 nights now. 4 nights. We've got all 4 nights. So it means that we are at a stage where we should know better. There is terrorism. There is those in uniform. There's a darker complexion. Scar on the leg, the limp, the amputation. Virgo, Chiron. We cannot heal others till we heal ourselves. So stagnation in career and finances as well. Somebody refuses to apologise until hell freezes over. We've got another 5. So changes are coming in every area of your life. This is where you have everything you need, but something is still missing. There's a lack. Could be health, because he's outside the doctors. So it's a bird in a gilded cage. Somebody trapped. They have wealth, but no. They feel lonely in a room full of people, or half erased, invisible. That's because they're not your people. They're not your tribe, and you need to find others that reciprocate. That give as much as you give to them. So it's time to come home to who you truly are, stop banging your head against a brick wall and declare who you are. 9 days. So what we've got here is number 10. Something is changing for the better. Hopefully, whoever's at number 10, Downing Street. And that's my opinion, and that's what I think, and that's what I'm allowed to say. So, yeah, somebody's been found out for their lies, deceit and theft, for taking credit for what other people do, even stealing credit as in finances. They're not going to get away with it anymore. We see them and we love ourselves more than anyone else, which as it should be. We are unconditionally loving. It's also a family. It's your highest form of control of your emotions. It's also that lady, wherever she's gone, Scorpio, where's she gone? Where's my Scorpio female gone? Unconditional loving. Where's she gone? I don't know, I must have lost her. But I could have sworn we had it. Oh, it was maybe in the original one, sorry. So we've climbed that stage where now nothing can affect us. We are not allowing anything to make us react emotionally. We are reacting in the proper manner. So, no knee-jerk reactions here. We're in control. Yeah, but there is a narcissist at work who thinks they are. So there's going to be trouble. Possibly a child or a younger energy. We have to sever ties. This is the divorced or widowed woman. This is a professional woman. She's somebody that thinks very clearly, as does Persephone there. We have the dandelions. So again, the lions. But they have all the nutrients we need, a dandelion, from the root to the tip, to survive. Dandelion burdock used to be, that's why that used to be a health thing. She is professional, she gives good advice, possibly a doctor, priest or lawyer. But she guards her heart, could be a single mother. Yeah, the battle is beginning. Some will be mortally wounded, but we already feel isolated, we already feel erased, we already feel alone, so there's nothing to lose. And when somebody has nothing to lose, they are cornered and will come out fighting. So don't ever push somebody into a corner. We're running out of options, we've narrowed down our options, we've got to make a choice. No more living in a dream world, because these are not your people, not your tribe. Like I said, there's no reciprocity here. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see your point of view. It's time to look for a new team. Nothing's happening here, just stagnation. A new business perhaps that started or just coming out of university. This anything that's just about to start will profit within 3 years. So that's good. New beginnings. The green light of go from Spirit. The 4th house is home and family life. So find your chosen family. It's the stomach, the breast, the home, the ancestral line, the colour red, parents, childhood, inherited patterns, family environment, your upbringing. This is where you venture out into the world. But the act of leaving is a fearful one. So you're used to people telling you how to act, how to think, what to do. So it won't be easy to leave. Be this at work or at home, wherever. But somewhere you feel at home, where there is a mental rapport. People are at home though, sometimes on a battlefield. The internalized sense of home and security will depend on your initial childhood experience. Scorpio in this house indicates that disturbing or unvoiced undercurrents permeate the home. We haven't got Scorpio, we've got Aries. It indicates which parent will provide primary nurturing care. Planets in the 4th house represent archetypal parents, so in the particular energy into a person's psyche. There's your psyche. We've got Venus. So loving, nurturing. Venus in Aries. It's also a venereal disease, but there you go. Venus in Aries. Desires attention and flattery. Passionate, erotic, idealistic, but hedonistic, impulsive and demanding. There he is. Impulsive and demanding. Venus in Aries falls in love quickly and is attracted to dominant partners. So he definitely likes dominating. Unless you're a can't even say it. Dominatrix, whichever way. Cynthia Payne and the Whiplash, Miss Whiplash, that one. Which it might well be, for all I know. Especially if you're that detached woman with a sword, Aquarius. She knows what she wants and she's going for it. Dominatrix, whatever. Oh, you see, victory. Somebody's a failure and they want to find victory out of this. We've got the horse, the white horse, Kent. So there is no reversals in these cards, but it did come out reversed. So if you don't want to fail, Victoria. So Victoria could be the place, the name, or victory. It's the Roman goddess of victory. Somebody wants to win at all costs. That's what that is. Five of Swords. Win at all costs. They don't care how they do it. They will cut their own nose off to spite their face if they have to. So with violence even. Somebody is cornered. Back to the wall situation, which is what I said in it. Mobilise your defences. Strategic thinking. Research the ground thoroughly and prepare properly. When you draw Victoria's card, you draw on a great source of strength that will help you defeat both your outer and inner enemies. There we go, defeating your enemies. Prepare yourself thoroughly for battle and then fight with everything you have. Combine your will to win with carefully researching the fighting patterns of the enemy so that forewarned is forearmed. Learn about the ground you're fighting on. If it is verbal battle, assemble all the facts beforehand. Look at the situation you are in creatively. What is the unique angle that you have that your enemy doesn't? Remember, our most bitter fights are often with self-defeating aspects of ourselves. There it is. Winning these battles will transform your life forever and bring you back from the gates of hell. So, what negative things have you been telling yourself all your life that you now need to stop listening to? Because other people have probably reiterated, they've known what your weaknesses are and told you that that's exactly what's wrong with you. So just impounding all the negativity that you told yourself. Stop it. Stop overthinking. Stop putting yourself down. Stop blaming and shaming. Say you, say me. Say it together. That's the way it should be. The skunk, something stinks here, and it don't matter how much magnolia you put on it, it's still going to stink. So you need to protect yourself because he isn't going to do it for you. You need to take that sword and defend yourself. The skunk stinks. And it's number 21. We need to end this chapter. Bring it to a conclusion. No more of this. No more of this self-defeating attitude. The skunk knows how to shield itself by spraying its furs with a foul odour. Its black and white serves for warning to all who would be an assailant. So, be sure of your facts and then make sure it sticks. Similarly, the magnolia is known for its large waxy leaves and copious blooms. Its thick petaled flowers are some of the oldest on earth, having evolved to endure damage from beetles. So you must evolve and get a thick skin. You are safe. Your boundaries are respected. There. Your boundaries. Finally being respected. And your home is intact because home is where your heart is. Remember that when you are protected, it becomes your duty to protect others and extend your shelter to those without one. How can you protect others, and who or what makes you feel safe? So we need to feel safe, and this home of mine is what makes me feel safe. But the threat is also the number 10 of a government that rules with stubborn failure. So it will make different reading for all of you. We haven't got a lot of names in there today, which is strange. But this is a bigger issue, I think. So, take care. Remember, if you have to stand up for yourself, do so. But don't leave yourself unprotected. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.